Hello students, welcome back to your science class. So student, in the previous class in this chapter, atoms and molecules, we were talking about the Dalton's atomic theory. Dalton's atomic theory, which was provided by Dalton's, and he explained about the atoms and he said a lot of a thing regarding atom, in which means he had explained all these things in his theory, that is Dalton's atomic theory. So we have understood till now that Dalton's atomic theory although at that time the subatomic particle was not discovered, so his postulates, his theory possesses a lot of drawbacks. So we have gone through all the drawbacks and we have seen that what are the postulates which is disregarded or which is having the drawbacks. Isobars, isotopes are there, discovery of subatomic particle is also there. And then we have seen student in the Dalton's atomic theory that how the postulate of the Dalton's atomic theory helps in explaining the laws of conservation of mass or laws of constant proportion. This is also explained with the help of a Dalton's atomic theory. Later on, student, we have started to understand that what are atoms, and we have seen that atoms are what? They are the very smallest particle. Although we cannot say that they are indivisible particles, but yes, we can say that it is the smallest particle which usually take part in a chemical reaction. That is what? That is atoms. Talking about the atom itself, you must know that atoms are so small that we cannot see it even with the microscope, powerful microscope, but we need a very powerful microscope like scanning tunnel microscope, STM is there, which can see the atoms. Atoms can be measured, if you see here that it is measured generally in nanometer, and nanometer is equals to 10 to the power minus 9 meter. 1 nanometer is equals to 10 to the power minus 9 meter. So this is how we can understand that atoms are what? They are a very smallest particle. Moving on, and we will see symbols of element. Symbols of element. So, what is a symbol? First of all, before we go and try to understand the symbols of element, what is a symbol, student? Symbol is a thing which represent or stand for something. Okay? So, in order to understand anything, we used to represent it through a sketch, through a thing that is called as or through a letter that is called as a symbol. Like right side symbol, or the signals are there, they are also a kind of a symbol. A lot of road directions are there, which is a symbol. So symbol was a sketch, is a thing, or is a kind of a letter which used to represent anything. That is symbol. So a symbol is a thing which represent, thing here it can be a sketch or letter, which represents or stand for something, which represent or stand for something else. When we say the symbol of element, here we are talking about the symbol of atoms of the element. Okay, so we can say here it is symbol of atoms of an element. Now, the symbol of element, it was first of all given by Dalton, and after that J.J. Berzelius is there. He has given some method by which we can find the symbol, and later on modern method of modern symbol of the element is also there. So let us see the first one, that is Dalton symbol of element. That is Dalton symbol. So it was the first time when Dalton, he has explained, he had given the symbol of the element, and the symbol of the element given by Dalton, it is for an element as well as it is for an atom also. So some of the symbols, symbol of the element that is given by the Daltons are, first of all we will write here that Dalton symbol represented element as well as one atom of the element. Element or one atom of the element. Let us see what are the different symbols which is provided, which is given by Dalton. So, for hydrogen, here I will make a chart writing it, elements and then symbol. The same thing here also, elements and symbols. Elements and symbols. Symbols here we will, if we are talking about symbol, we are talking about the Dalton symbol. So, hydrogen. Hydrogen is this is what? This is the symbol of hydrogen. Then carbon. The symbol of the carbon is This is what? This is the symbol of carbon. Then oxygen. Symbol of oxygen is this. This is what? This is the symbol of oxygen. Then phosphorus. Now symbol of phosphorus is this is the symbol of phosphorus. Then sulfur. Symbol of sulfur is then platinum. The symbol of the platinum is P, platinum. Then iron. Then iron. Symbol of iron is I. Then copper. Symbol of copper is C. Then silver. Symbol of silver is S. Then lead. Symbol of lead is L. Then mercury is also there. So I am just then gold is there. This is what? This is gold. Then mercury. Symbol of mercury is this is the symbol of mercury. So these are the symbol which was provided by Daltons. It was explained by Daltons, and he said that we can, instead of memorizing, instead of that, we must know the symbol of the element. Now by this, this is the whole symbol method. Symbol is given by Dalton. Now just look at all these things. Is it easy for you to memorize or to remember all the different kind of a symbol of the element? No. So the Dalton symbol, it was difficult to draw as well as it was inconvenient to use also. Suppose, okay, this is the symbol. If suppose you are writing that hydrogen, it is combining with the oxygen. So two molecules of hydrogen is there and one molecule of oxygen is there. So in order to make them to combine with each other to form water, it is difficult, right? It's difficult for the hydrogen to combine with the oxygen with such kind of a symbol. So we can say here that combination of here hydrogen with the oxygen is quite difficult with this symbol. So we can say here that elements symbol is quite difficult to quite difficult to make as well as quite difficult to remember. So it is inconvenient as well as difficult. Okay, and that is why this method, this symbol which was given by Dalton's, it was discarded, it was not used. Later on, it is J.J. Berzelius who said that instead of drawing the diagram, we can simply use the first letter or the second letter of the element itself in order to represent the symbol of the element. Okay, so it was said by Berzelius. So it was J.J. Berzelius who had explained. So we can write here that the symbol of the element is the first letter or first and another letter of the element led by J.J. Berzelius. J.J. Berzelius, which is actually given by a Sweden. He was from Sweden, and he had said about the symbol of the element, students. Okay. Now, moving on with the help of this statement given by J.J. Berzelius, we have started to understand the modern symbol of element. Okay. So let us see what are the modern symbol of element. So modern symbol of an element. Modern symbol of an element. So here, in case of a modern symbol, either we can write the first letter or we can write the first or the second or first or third letter, or we can take the Latin name. So we can write here that the symbol of an element is made either by the fourth letter of the element, second, first and second letter, first and third letter, or Latin names of an element. Latin name of the element, here we will again take the letter, first letter of the Latin name of an element. Okay. So this is what? This is about the modern symbol. Now let us try to understand that how does we can say that we will take the first or the second letter. Like in case of a carbon. So in case of a carbon, students, we use the first letter and that is C. Right? In case of a hydrogen, again here also we used to take the first letter of the element, that is hydrogen, H. In case of a sulfur, we use the first letter, that is S. In case of phosphorus, we use the first letter, that is P. Like that, many of them are there in which we used to take the first letter of the element. Taking the second letter, so these are some of the examples in which the element, the first letter that we use. There are a lot if we take the second one, first and second letter. So here, helium. In case of a helium, we used to take the He. Okay, calcium. In case of a calcium, we used to take Ca. Okay, so here we have taken the first letter as well as the second letter. So this is an example of the element having first and second letter. Then element having the first and third letter, like chlorine, in which Cl. Bromine, it comes into this category in which the formula is Br, taking the first and the second one. Okay, here more examples are there, like cobalt. Co is cobalt. This is the example of the first and third letter. So these are what? These are the examples in which we have taken the first letter, first and second letter, first or third letter. We can also use the Latin name also. We can use the first letter of the Latin name also, like sodium. It is represented by Na. Potassium. It is represented by K. Copper. Represented by Cu. Silver. Represented by Ag. Gold. Represented by Au. So these are what, student? These are the different symbols that we use. Either we have taken from the first letter of the element, or we have taken first and second letter of the element, or we have taken first and third letter, or we have taken the symbols from the first or the second letter from the Latin name of the element. So before we know that what are the different Latin name of the element, we must ensure that why there is a need of using the Latin name in the element. Although we are very much clear about that we can take the first second or first third letter. So why we are switching, why we are taking the Latin name. Now I'll explain you why is it so. You see, students, if we are talking about carbon, so the name of the carbon started from the first, that is C. Now calcium is also there, chlorine is also there, copper is also there, cobalt is also there, chromium is also there. So there is not one, but there are many more elements are there which started from C. So it is quite difficult to take all the elements from the first letter of the element, name of the element, all the symbols from the first letter of the element, or from the first to second, or for first and third. So in order to prevent that, we use the Latin name. So here copper which is taken, the formula of the symbol of the copper is Cu. So it is taken by the cuprum. Cuprum is the Latin name of copper, so that's why we used to write it in a C. Okay. Okay, that is why we use the Latin name of the symbol of the element. So let us see what are the different Latin names of the different elements. Now the same thing which I had explained right now for C students, you can see for the sodium also. In case of a sulfur is there, then sodium is also there, then strontium is there. So these all are what? These all are started from S. Like the same thing with platinum is there. Then phosphorus is there. Then potassium is there. So in order to prevent it, we use the potassium as a name represented by K, which is actually representing the Latin name of the potassium called as kalium. Okay, so this is how we can say that the different elements they are having the different name. Now let us see what are the different Latin name of the elements. Silver is also started from the S, so along with the sodium, silver is also there, students. So we use the Latin name of these elements. Okay. Latin names. So Latin name and the symbol. So first of all, I'll make here a column, that is the element itself. Element, then Latin name, then symbol. Latin name and symbol. So the element, the name of the element, first here it is sodium. The name, Latin name for sodium is natrium. And that is why the symbol has been taken from the Latin name Na. So we can write here Na. Second one, potassium. Latin name is kalium. Symbol that we use here is K. First letter of the Latin name. Then iron. Okay. Latin name is ferrum. The symbol that we have taken is the first and the second letter of the Latin name, Fe. Then copper. Cuprum. Symbol is Cu. Then silver. The symbol that we use here is Ag, argentum. Argentum. That is why it has been taken as Ag, the first and the third letter of the Latin name. Okay. Then gold. Gold. Latin name aurum. And the symbol is used is Au. Then lead is there. Plumbum. Latin name is plumbum. Plumbum. Symbol is Pb. Pb is the symbol. Then tin is there. Stannum. represented by Sn. So these are a few of the symbols which was taken by that of the Latin name of the element. Okay.